Okay. Good evening, everyone. So today we are going to start with our unit 2 in e-commerce. Okay. So unit 2 is again talking about e-commerce business model that we have covered in short in our unit 1 also. Okay, we'll just quickly go through what are different e-commerce business model. Then we'll move to the next topic for unit 2, that is supply chain management in e-commerce, the components of supply chain management. Then we have a third topic in the same unit, that is digitalization of products and services. How products and services are taking a digital mode in the era of this e-commerce. Okay, now starting with a e-commerce business model. Okay, what is meant by a e-commerce business model? See, business model is something that is applicable for every form of business, whether you are doing business online or offline. आपको एक business model चाहिए. It is a blueprint, it is a layout, and it will guide you throughout your business. Okay. Now, business, every company operates based on its business model. It is a plan for how it will run its business. Okay, so it is your business plan. So before starting your business, before even uh, initializing your business, you have to be ready with your business plan. Okay, your now business plan will involve everything. What business you are going to do, how will you make money from that business, who are going to be your target customers. You have to be very clear. We have discussed, I think, target customers in our previous class also. So in your business model, you have to decide like whom you want to serve. You cannot serve everyone. So be very focused कि आपको अपने business में कौन सी population को target करना है. Okay, your target customers. Then how are you going to earn from that business? Is it profit? Is it subscription fees? Is it some other method through which you are running ads on your website or tying up with some third party website? So there are so many different methods of earning revenues these days, especially in e-commerce business model. Okay, it's not like traditional that you sell at a profit and you make profit. So we have different forms of making money from business these days. So each and every minute detail should be covered in your business plan, and that is known as your business model. This model includes what the company will sell, its target customers, how you will generate profits. Okay. So, see, business plan is not only necessary for you, it will help you to be on track. That is one thing. When your business plan is ready before your business, you will remain on track. You will work on things that will contribute to the growth of your business. Okay. Second thing, when you are raising funds for your business, whether your online business, offline business, you require funds. So, investors will ask you 10 questions before giving you funds, be it bank, be it VCs, be it Shark Tank. Wherever you are raising funds, people will ask you questions, and you can confidently answer those questions of investors if you have prepared your business plan. Okay, so if you have seen Shark Tank episodes, whether it be of India or any other country, recently we have Shark Tank India also. So you see, investors are asking so many different types of questions, and these all questions are addressed in your business plan. Okay, so choosing the right business model, especially for beginners or those new to the business world. Okay, it's not only for beginners. Even if you are experienced in business, never start a business without a proper business plan. Okay, your business plan will answer everything. Where will you get your raw materials, where you will sell your finished goods, at what price, how your competitors are doing, how many competitors you have, like everything is answered in your business plan. Okay. Now, when it comes to e-commerce business model, okay, so we have different types of models in e-commerce. This thing we have discussed in our first unit. I'll quickly go through it. Then we'll move to our second topic. So the first model under e-commerce is B2C, where a business is selling to the retail customers. Business is selling to the individual customers. Okay, a business to consumer business model refers to companies that sell products or services directly to individual customers. So Amazon selling tangible products, Netflix selling intangible products, that is services. Okay, e-commerce is not only confined to tangible goods. Under e-commerce, we have services also being sold. Okay, so Netflix is selling services or the content to the audience. Okay, so you can sell anything under your business model, but you have to be very clear. Now they are clear, like they are here for B2C model. B2C means where you are dealing with the end users. Okay, the people who are buying from these sites, they are the end users of the product or services. They are not further reselling it. Okay, so they may or may not resell, but you are selling in retail quantities, in one or two quantities. And so this is a B2C model, okay, where a business is selling the products to the end consumers. Next we have is B2B model. Okay, we have discussed this thing earlier also. India Mart is one of the site where which is a B2B model. So in business to business e-commerce model, companies sell products or services to other companies. Okay, so this means that the business are the buyers instead of individual customers. So here one business buying goods from another business. Okay, so Alibaba selling tangible goods, India Mart again a model of B2B. Okay, Salesforce. Salesforce is one of the site that provides cloud-based customer relationship management software to other businesses. Okay, so you can sell services also to business. It's not only goods. Okay, so Salesforce is one of the website or one of the company that is selling the services of CRM software to other companies. So company use Salesforce software to manage their customer data and marketing efforts. Okay, so like uh, this is one of the model of B2B. Okay, so see why I'm going so quickly through these slides, because we have already covered it in our unit one. Okay, so anyways, if you have any doubts in these slides, you can write it down and we can have a Q&A session at end. Okay. Next model under B2 under e-commerce is B2G, businesses selling services to government. Okay. So we have discussed earlier, government also needs services to run business. They need the supplies, they need raw materials for their businesses. Okay, so we have a B2G model where businesses are selling their goods and services to they are selling goods and services to the government agencies. Okay, so IT services. So we have like different government websites for filing your returns. We have IRCTC for booking your tickets. So they also require website software services, cyber security services. Okay, so we have many government run websites where people launch their complaint, people seek information, or they may deal in some government websites like filing returns and all. Okay, office supplies, a business supplying office furniture and equipment to a government. So where you're supplying raw materials to government companies. Okay. So this is a B2G model. Okay. Another model you can opt for like is you are a company who is B2B also and B2C also. So you are supplying your goods and services to businesses also, and you're supplying your goods and services to end consumers also. Okay, so you are into B2B, that is business to business, and you are into B2C, that is business to consumers. So under one business, you have both the customers. Okay, this is also one of the business model, B2B and B2C. Okay, this model we have not covered in our first unit. We'll understand it with the help of example, like a food and beverage industry. So a coffee roaster supplies premium coffee beans. Okay, so coffee beans are from that we make coffee. Okay, so coffee beans to local cafes. So they are supplying these beans to cafes. who are selling coffee to other customers. Okay, so cafe is a business. Coffee roaster supplies is also a business. So they are selling their services to another business. So this is their B2B model. Okay, which use beans to serve coffee to their customers. At same time, they are selling these things to the individual customers also. Okay, so this is their B2C model. So under one business, you can have both types of customers. You can have business houses also as your customers, and you can have retail individuals also as your customers. Okay, so you can sell coffee beans to cafes also, and through your website, through your app, you're selling the same coffee beans to retail individuals also. So you're operating both the models, B2B also and B2C also. Okay. A software company developing a productivity app and sells license to corporations. So where you are selling your software license. So if you want to use software that is developed by someone else, so we buy Microsoft Word license and other licenses. So these are B2B, where you are selling license to organizations, and plus you are selling the same license to individual customers also to use your app or website. So B2C. Okay, C2C business model. In the consumer to consumer e-commerce model, individual people sell products or services to each other. So instead of business selling to consumers, here people sell to other consumers. You might have heard like websites like Cars24 or other website where consumers are selling their products. eBay is one of the website. Okay, so it is an online marketplace where individuals can sell items that they no longer need. Okay, so you can sell your items like designer clothes, electronics, your art pieces, collectibles. So where you don't need, you are selling it to other consumers. Okay, so this is a C2C model. See, you are not a dealing, you're not into business of selling. If I'm selling my old car in Cars24, so that is not my business to sell car. I'm just selling my old car. Okay, this is a one time activity I'm doing. So that transaction will not come under B2C when this is just a one time activity. Therefore, this transaction requires a separate business model, which is known as a C2C model. Okay. So we have revised all the business models. Okay, there are many other business models, but we have taken maximum business models under e-commerce. Okay, see, you can, as in when I'm completing one chapter, like we are done with our unit one, you have your portal, you have your notes, you can go through your notes, you have any doubts, and you can ask me in the next class also. So now we are on unit 2. So you can ask me if you have gone through your syllabus, if you have gone through the notes of unit 1. At the end, you can raise those questions also. So it's not like whatever topics I'm covering, you have to answer, ask only those questions. Okay, you can ask questions related to what we have previously covered. Now coming to, see, I'm again repeating, like if you people raise hands in between or chat I have disabled, it would be difficult for me to continue the flow of lecture. So lecture I will wind up by 40 or 45. After that, I'll take your doubts. So please keep your doubts for the end. Mostly I try to answer all the doubts, but many a time there are students who keep on asking same question 100 times. Okay, yes, in last class also I have faced this issue. So please avoid that situations, because of you people asking same question 100 times. I missed the other questions also. Okay. Now coming to next topic of unit 2, that is SCM, supply chain management. Again, a thing that is not only for e-commerce, but it is something that is applicable for all types of businesses. Okay, now what is supply chain management in simple terms? Like right from procuring raw materials for your business. ठीक है, business start कहाँ से होगा? You will procure some or other raw materials. If you are into service, you want people who will work for you. So people is also one of the resource for your organization. So right from getting those resources in your organization, be it raw material, be it money, be it people. Okay, so the point you're getting all these resources in your organization to the point, okay, you are selling your finished goods to your end customers. So that is a chain of activities involved: procuring raw materials, warehousing, producing finished goods, WIP, warehousing, transporting, logistics, okay, wholesalers, distributors, retailers. So all these chain of activities that are involved from procuring raw materials to selling your finished goods. These chain of activities together form your supply chain management. Okay, so this is applicable again in both forms of business, whether you're conducting a offline business, whether you're conducting a online business. Okay, you have to manage this chain. Something somewhere goes wrong in this chain, okay, then your entire business is affected. Therefore, we have a altogether separate topics where students have a clarity what exactly is supply chain and what are the methods through which you can manage this supply chain. Okay, see, in e-commerce it becomes even more crucial क्योंकि इन ऑफलाइन बिजनेस ना हमारे पास रिवर्स लॉजिस्टिक्स कम रहता है या नहीं के बराबर रहता है, but in e-commerce we have reverse logistics a lot. Reverse logistics means now the products are traveling back from customers to the businesses, because e-commerce or online platforms are giving us the option of returning the products. Okay, again, Amazon have started this trend of no question asked returns. So customers are frequently buying the goods, returning them. So when products are traveling back from customers to the business, that concept is known as reverse logistics. Okay, so reverse logistics is not a major issue in offline business, but it is a very major issue in e-commerce. So here we have to study logistics also and plus reverse logistics also. Okay, we have to make proper arrangements for reverse logistics, because this is what you are promising your customers, that your products will be returned if you don't like, your money will be credited immediately. So you have to make arrangement for such promises also. Okay, so now, e-commerce is relying heavily on digital platforms. People are connected through GPS, people are connected through various softwares. So once you confirm your order with any website, so most of the websites show your order status, that order has reached, has been dispatched from so and so city, it is in warehouse in so and so city, it will take 3 days or 2 days. Okay, so on real time basis you get the information. As an end customer also, I come to know that where is my product exactly, and till when I will receive that product. Okay, so this is because of uh, softwares and systems, digital systems that are actively involved in supply chain management. Now, coming to the key components of supply chain management. So first is the procurement. Procurement means when you procure, when you purchase the raw materials, sourcing raw materials and finished goods from suppliers. Okay, so you don't only source raw materials, many times you source finished goods also. Okay, so first lecture में हमने discuss किया था, it's not that always you are into a manufacturing business. Sometimes people are into trading business. Okay, so in trading business, what you do, you get ready goods from one place and you sell those goods to other place. Okay, so maybe you're buying goods from Mumbai and selling same goods to Delhi, or buying goods from Delhi from some wholesale market at cheaper rate and selling those same goods in Mumbai. So you are not manufacturing anything of your own. Maybe you are buying from somewhere and selling somewhere. So procuring will involve procuring raw materials if you are into manufacturing business, or procuring finished goods. So procurement is is the first activity of your supply chain management. Procuring the resources, can be raw materials, finished goods. Okay. So companies use technology to streamline purchasing. So see, these days, like you have connection with all your vendors. Okay, now if it is a car manufacturing company like Maruti Suzuki, they are selling cars. Okay, so they have various outlets through which they are selling cars. So they are connected with all their outlets through some software. They come to know how many cars are sold today, how many orders are placed. Okay, so accordingly, they will keep their inventory levels. They are not just randomly going on producing cars and blocking their funds, or so here you don't have a scope of being out of stock or overstock, because you have systems through which you can track inventory, you can track customer orders and maintain your inventories accordingly. Okay. So here comes our next component of SCM is your inventory management. Okay, so see, we cannot just keep on blocking our funds and unnecessary storing the inventory. In this area of digitalization, we come to know that we have tools that can forecast demand. Okay, in this Diwali season, how much demand will be there for my goods? That I can forecast through such demands, because there are software that will analyze my past Diwali sales or market trends and approximately give me a figure that how much sales I can make. Okay, so when I have such software, so inventory management tools, it helps to keep inventory at the required level. Okay, warehousing goods. So the storage and handling of products, fulfillment centers optimize space to process to manage large volumes of orders. Okay, so fulfillment centers in this are nothing but again warehouses. Okay, so companies like Amazon, Flipkart, they have warehouses all over the city, all over the country. Okay, so these warehouses are known as fulfillment centers, because if I'm in Mumbai, my order will be fulfilled from the nearest Amazon warehouse. So that warehouse becomes a fulfillment center for the company. Okay, so the fulfillment centers of warehousing is again an important concept in warehousing. Order fulfillment. Okay, so this include processing orders, picking the correct products. Okay, so once the customer has placed the order, okay, I have placed maybe for L size of shirt, and they are delivering XL. So it's a time consuming and a costly mistake for both. Okay, again, I have to return the product, they have to handle that product. Okay, so you have to pick the correct product, because here customers are not picking the product. As opposite to when you visit a mall, when you visit a offline store, you select the size, you pick up the size, you go to the billing counter. But here you are just putting your items in some virtual cart, and then the physical products the companies have to pick. Okay, so if you have put in your cart a L size, they have to select the L size the product for you only. Okay, packing them and shipping them to customers. So e-commerce platforms often integrate with 3PLs. 3PLs is third-party logistics. Third-party logistics means you tie up with other companies who will dispatch these goods to the end customers. Okay, when they have their networks established, they have their delivery systems, so they will take goods from your fulfillment centers and deliver it to your end customers. Okay, this is known as third-party logistics provider to handle the fulfillment task and speed up the delivery times. Okay, so I think we have discussed this concept. Actually, I'm taking e-commerce in two classes in BBA and MBA. So many times I get confused, like I've discussed this in your class or the other class. So I'm just quickly going through one concept that is by Amazon, that is FBA. Okay, so FBA is one of the order fulfillment model of Amazon. Okay, now what happens under FBA? Now, if I am registering as a seller on Amazon, so for example, I am a seller on Amazon, I am selling some shirts, okay, men's shirts, men's formal and casual shirts on Amazon. Okay, now there are two options available to me when I will register myself on Amazon. So Amazon at the time of registration will ask me whether you want to avail FBA facility or you want to fulfill orders by yourself. Okay, so now if I'm choosing the second option, that I will fulfill the orders by myself, so now what I have to do, I have to purchase all the packaging material from Amazon. Okay, like their wrapper, sellotape, whatever packaging material with Amazon logo. Okay, now whenever I receive a order for shirt, I will pack that shirt and I will deliver it through some courier person to the end customer. Okay, so that is I am as a seller on Amazon, I am fulfilling the order by myself. Okay, but I don't have time to each and every time track the order, select the product, pack the product, and search for someone who can deliver the product for me. Then a second option Amazon gave me is FBA, fulfillment by Amazon. Okay, now what happens in this, whatever shirts I am displaying on Amazon website as a seller, okay, so all those shirts in different sizes, in different colors, whatever I have displayed there, I have to keep those physical stock ready with Amazon fulfillment center near me. Okay, so near in every town they have fulfillment centers. So as a seller, whatever stocks you're listing on Amazon, so just dispatch that stock to the Amazon fulfillment center. Okay, now whenever someone is placing order for your shirt, now Amazon will pick up that shirt, package it, and deliver it to the end customer. As a seller, you don't have to do anything. Okay, you just list your products on Amazon, you just run advertisement on Amazon. The rest of the part like packing, shipping, dispatching, even the returns will also be handled by Amazon. Okay, so these days, e-commerce platforms are providing us with these different options where your things are being easy for you. So, as a retail individual or as a small seller, I may not be very much used to these things like dispatching goods or tracking orders and all. So, Amazon is providing me with this facility also. Distribution, just a minute. Okay, now talking about distribution channel. Distribution means how you make sure the goods reach to the end customers. That is your distribution. Okay, so here you in e-commerce we don't have much options. Only the logistics or the courier companies that can help us to deliver the products to the end customers. Okay. So logistics and transportation, transporting products from warehouses to customers. With e-commerce, this involves a combination of local couriers, national couriers, and even drones. Okay, so drones are not very much seen in India, but in developed countries, Amazon or other online platforms are using even drones to deliver the products, okay, to the end customers. Reverse logistics. So we just discussed reverse logistics is handling returns. Okay, handling returns, exchanges, and recycling. So that is your reverse logistics when customers are returning the product. So how you make sure that the product is picked up from their place, reach the seller or reach the fulfillment center, and the amount is credited back to Amazon or sorry, amount is credited to the seller whose product or sorry to the customer who has placed the order. Now we'll discuss this supply chain management. Okay, supply chain management as a theory we discussed, but how it is actually implemented in India by various platforms, we'll discuss with some examples. So first example of Amazon. See, if you want to have a realistic picture ना इसके videos भी है YouTube पे. how Amazon is handling the entire orders, उनके fulfillment centers के videos और FBA के videos, everything is available on YouTube. But the thing is, I cannot show this on a live lecture because sometimes there is copyright issues coming up, okay, because of which I can be banned from taking lectures. So I don't want to take that risk, but I can recommend if you want to have a view of these, you can anytime log into YouTube. You view these videos on YouTube. Okay. Now, so now talking about the supply chain network of Amazon India. Okay, Amazon is a global company operating in many countries, but we'll be specific about India. So they have their own logistics. They hardly rely on third party because it is a big company. They can afford to have their own infrastructure. They can afford to have their own networks and all. Okay, so Amazon operates its own logistics and delivery network, which provides end-to-end management of shipments, ensuring fast delivery. Okay, so they hardly rely on third-party logistics. Everything is owned by them. Okay, FBA, we just discussed, it is one of the facility that they are providing to the sellers, where sellers can store the goods with Amazon fulfillment centers, and Amazon will take care of your inventory. Okay, packaging, delivery. If your inventory is less, they will inform you to refill your inventory. Okay, so FBA is again one of the facility provided by Amazon. We just discussed that. Drone technology. So Amazon has tested drone delivery services in selected parts of India. So not a very famous service, but still testing phase is going on for these services. If drones instead of humans, drones can be used to deliver goods at your place. Okay, next component of their supply chain management is smart routing. Okay, so Amazon uses advanced algorithms, machine learnings to help to optimize routing, ensuring efficient use of transportation. So, like India is a vast country, we have people spread in many areas like rural areas, semi-urban, urban, metro cities. So, which product should be routed through which fulfillment center? Okay, so accordingly, the goods are stored in that fulfillment center. So there is a lot of back-end operations that is going on before the goods are delivered to the end customer. Okay, next we have is Big Basket. So Big Basket, Swiggy, Instamart, they are for delivering fresh food and grocery deliveries to customers. Again, it is a B2C business model, business to consumer. Okay, but here what they are selling perishable goods, goods which can get spoiled very easily. Okay, so now their supply chain will obviously involve cold chain logistics. Okay, cold chain logistics means they have cold storage warehouses, they have trucks and all with cold storage facilities so that the goods are delivered fresh to the end customers. Okay. Farm to fork model. So Big Basket sources directly from farmers. Okay, so they are not sourcing it from middlemen or from any other retail outlets. So they have their contracts directly with the farmers, cutting out the middlemen. So this reduces their cost and ensure that the fresh product reaches the consumers faster. Okay, warehouse and dark stores. Now, what are these dark stores? Like these are stores where goods are being stored, but these goods are not sold to offline customers. Their goods are stored only for fulfilling the online orders. That's why their name is dark stores. Like no customer can walk in and purchase goods from those stores. Okay, so that stores operate solely for online orders to fulfill orders quickly and efficiently with a focus on hyper local deliveries where you have tie up with the local delivery people. Predictive demand forecasting. Okay, forecasting means thinking of future. So where you can see your future demand. So how you are able to see your future demand by tracking your past orders, and There are systems, there are softwares that help you to forecast your demand. Okay, so Myntra, one of the again a biggest online chain, they also have centralized warehousing. Okay, Myntra uses centralized warehouses for faster stock management and processes high volume of orders during events like end of season sale. Okay, they have omni-channel strategies. So supply chain models allows them to fulfill online orders using inventory from offline partners. Okay, so sometimes they procure goods from the stores and deliver it to the customers. They may not have everything in their own warehouse. So this is omni-channel, like they take goods from the nearest stores and they can deliver to the customers. So significantly improving the delivery times. Okay, so last example we'll discuss is Reliance JioMart. JioMart is again for delivering grocery, perishable goods and known for quick delivery. Okay, so it's like mostly it is the same day delivery or even next day maximum. Okay, not more than that. Okay, so they also operate on hyper local model. That means JioMart's hyper local model connects customers with the nearby Kirana stores. Okay, so like Swiggy, Instamart is also operating on the same model. So once you place order with them, many times, like I have observed my personal experience, in 15 minutes they deliver the order. Okay, so it's not possible for you to travel from your warehouse to my home in 15 minutes because warehouses are mostly located in the city, out of the city or in suburbs of cities. So how they are able to fulfill order in 15 minutes because they have tie-ups with the stores near your house, the supermarkets near your house. Okay, small kirana stores near our house. So if I am placing an order for Amul milk, okay, so in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they will deliver the milk. So how they are doing it, as they receive the order, they will track my address, like where I'm staying. I'm near to my house with whatever Kirana stores they have a tie-up. They will send a message to that store to deliver milk at my place. Okay, so milk is coming from my nearest store only, but through Reliance JioMart or through Swiggy Instamart. Okay, so this is the hyper local model where you are relying on other people to fulfill your orders. So that because you as a company is known for quick delivery, and quick delivery is not possible if you only rely on your fulfillment centers, on your warehouse. Here you have to tie up with these local people for instant deliveries. Okay. Data-driven inventory management. So GeoMart uses real-time data and analytics to manage inventory. So we have discussed like it is connected with advanced softwares where demand can be forecasted and accordingly you keep the inventories. So partnership with Kiryanas, this we just discussed. Okay, challenges in India's e-commerce supply. Infrastructure. Okay, so infrastructure is the biggest challenge. Infrastructure means proper roads, proper railways or ports to travel through the different parts of India. So poor road and transportation infrastructure, especially in rural areas. You see there are many rural areas where Amazon is not delivering, even though it's a giant company with such a huge capital, but because of lack of road facility, proper infrastructure facility, they are not able to reach every nook and corner of the country. Okay. Next is diverse geography. So India's diverse geography requires e-commerce companies to adopt their supply chain strategies to cater to both densely populated cities and remote rural regions. So here we have villages, rural areas. they demand different types of goods. They have a different tendency toward purchasing. We have urban population, so accordingly your warehouses and fulfillment centers have to be uh, stocked with goods. Regulatory hurdles, taxation, commissions, and all. Okay. COD. So it is still a problem. Cash on delivery. You have not received a payment, but goods are traveling all together from Delhi to Mumbai. And after such a big travel, the customer has not even paid, but they are returning the goods. They are not accepting the goods. Okay, so this is such a major problem still in India. But if they are not being offering a COD, then their competitiveness will decrease, their sales will decrease. So that's why they know, online companies know that COD, no question asked return, is a big problem for their business. But they have to undertake this problem to remain competitive in the market. Okay. Okay, now next is product digitalization. Now it is a altogether different topic, not connected to SEM. Product and service digitalization I will start in next class, because now we have covered two topics today, supply chain management and e-commerce models. So product digitalization and its examples we'll take in next class. So I'm enabling chat now. We can move with our queries. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so chat is enabled for everyone. You can start putting your queries in chat box. Now, so I have questions here. Show first few slides. So these slides were of business model. Diverse geography. See, diverse geography means it's not like all are developed cities in India. We have people, places which are very underdeveloped, which are rural, where infrastructure is not good. There, your supply chain management will be totally different. We have places which are advanced, which are developed. Okay, so that is known as diverse geography. Okay. B2B, B2C, and B2B. See, B2B, B2C, and B2B are different. Why they are different? Because when you are into a model of B2B, B2C, you are catering to both. You are catering to business organizations also, and you are catering to retail individuals also. But under B2B, you are not catering to retail individuals. आप सिर्फ businesses से ही deal करते हो. Okay. So this is the difference between this. Omni channel. Omni means देखो omnipresent किसको कहते हैं? You might have heard that God is omnipresent. Omnipresent मतलब एक ही टाइम पे आप दो तीन जगह, या you are present at multiple places at one same time. That is known as omni channel और omnipresence. So omni का मतलब ही ये है कि at one point of time you are available on e-commerce platforms also. You are available offline also. So there are many companies. Nykaa का आपको store भी मिल जाएगा. Nykaa is available on apps also. So that is known as your omni-channel presence. FBA is fulfillment by Amazon, where MSU, whatever as a seller आप Amazon पे जो भी products list कर रहे हो, वो products Amazon के साथ रखो. Amazon will pack those goods, select the proper product, pack and deliver it to the customers. Notes कहाँ से मिलेंगे? Notes are there in your portal. You have excellent for each and every subject. If you're not able to find notes, you can contact the customer, your support centers. Smart routing is finding the easiest way to reach to the customers, like warehouse कहाँ पे होना चाहिए, maximum orders कहाँ से आते हैं. Okay, thank you for your compliment. The challenges slide you want to see. These are the challenges. See, I'm getting many questions regarding notes. Now we have reached MBA level. We are into post graduations. We are not school students studying from textbooks. You have your syllabus. If you are attentive in lectures, you can attempt the papers. Okay, why we are conducting lectures? Why we are conducting 12 lectures for a topic so that we can make your concepts clear. Once your concepts is clear, you can easily answer the things. Okay, and if you want proper answers to be framed, you can use Chat GPT, you can use Google. Okay, Chat GPT is the best way. You type any query like e-commerce models, it will give you all e-commerce models with their features, with their examples. Okay, so don't worry so much about notes that you have a particular textbook, you have a particular notes, and you have to study there from exam. We need to change our mindset now. Okay, we are not the school students to rely on textbooks or particular notes. We have to make our concepts clear, and we have to see these concepts are something that are not to be mugged up. These are concepts that we have to use in our real life when we enter into our jobs, when we are starting our own business. Okay. We have 15 minutes for discussion and doubts. Every time I wind up by 7:45 till 8 o'clock, I take up the doubts. Omni-channel presence with examples. See, come up with the specific questions. Now, someone is telling me to explain whole SCM again. This whole lecture was on SCM. How can I take the whole lecture again? Okay. Now, this question like omni-channel with examples, this is a specific question. I can clear that. Omni-channel means at same time you are present at different places. That is your omni-channel. So लाइक डीमार्ट का एग्जांपल ले लो डीमार्ट के स्टोर्स भी है यू हैव डीमार्ट रेडी ऐप ऑल्सो यू हैव डीमार्ट वेबसाइट ऑल्सो ठीक है तो अगर आपको डीमार्ट से कुछ खरीदना है तो आप उनके स्टोर्स में भी जा सकते हो आप डीमार्ट रेडी ऐप पे ऑर्डर भी प्लेस कर सकते हो और उनके स्टोर्स है डीमार्ट रेडी के जहाँ से आप कलेक्ट कर सकते हो ओके सो दैट इज नोन एज योर ओमनी सॉरी ओमनी चैनल प्रेजेंट. Now, exam will be of MCQs or subjective that I need to confirm from university. Then only I can answer. I don't know what they have finalized. Okay. Diverse geography, I just explained like in India we have देखो बहुत सारी countries में you have cities, you have developed areas, but in India आपको एक remote rural area मिलेगी जहाँ online presence इतनी नहीं है. एक आपको city भी मिलेगी जहाँ you have all online activities, e-commerce business being flourished a lot. Okay. Procurement is sourcing your raw materials, sourcing your finished goods for further sale. Okay. B2G, where businesses are selling their goods to government agencies. It can be your central government, it can be your state government. एक इंडिया में वेबसाइट है GEM GEM. Okay. अब GEM website is under a new website which is developed by Modi government. उसमें small industries SSIs can place orders, can procure government orders. ठीक है गवर्नमेंट रन कंपनीज होती है उनको सर्विसेज की नीड है उनको रॉ मटेरियल्स की नीड है तो आप एज अ बिजनेस उनको कैसे सप्लाई कर सकते हो दैट इज अ B2G मॉडल वेयर बिजनेसेस आर सप्लाइंग देयर गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज टू गवर्नमेंट. The topic covered in exams are more in lecture are more than enough. Okay, I'm trying to cover maximum things from syllabus. Okay, with examples, I'm saying that I don't miss anything. In fact, I'm repeating the things. Business, अब business model हमारे पास first lecture में भी था, first unit में भी था, second में भी है. Why I took up again? Because I feel it's important for exam. So you should know what are the different business models. Okay. The regulatory hurdles, I'm not sure I know regulatory hurdles in depth. Okay, I can't explain that. Regulatory hurdles will be government restrictions of selling. See, there are some prescribed drugs or drugs means medicines only that you cannot sell online. You need a proper doctor prescription for selling those goods. There are some products which cannot be sold online. There are some places where you cannot sell online. So these all things come under regulatory hurdles. Okay, omni channel I've just explained twice. B2B, B2C, okay, diverse geography we have, like some areas are very developed, some are underdeveloped. Okay, so you have regulatory hurdles, you have COD, you have return problems. So all these are the challenges for a e-commerce company. FBA is fulfillment by Amazon. Okay, so it's just a सर्विस गिवन बाय अमेजोन टू सेलर्स. ठीक है, देखो अमेजोन खुद के प्रोडक्ट्स नहीं बेच रहा है आपको अपनी वेबसाइट पे. इट इज दीज आर द कस्टमर और सॉरी दीज आर द सेलर्स फ्रॉम इंडिया दैट आर सेलिंग दीज प्रोडक्ट्स. Okay, so you have to see that like these sellers are not so well versed with all the facilities. Okay, maybe उनके पास warehouse नहीं है goods store करने के लिए, maybe उनके पास proper networks नहीं है customers तक goods पहुंचाने के लिए. So they can avail this FBA service from Amazon. Goods आप Amazon के warehouse में store करो, Amazon एंड कस्टमर्स तक आपके गुड्स डिलीवर खुद ही करेगी, तो उसके लिए अमेजोन आपसे कुछ एक्स्ट्रा कमीशन लेती है. ठीक है, all these commission charges are mentioned on their portal. Okay, I don't remember these charges, but this is one of the services that Amazon is providing. Reverse logistics. See, logistics क्या है? जब goods supplier से या कंपनी से कस्टमर तक पहुंच रहा है, दैट इज योर लॉजिस्टिक्स. अब गुड्स रिवर्स आ रहे हैं, कस्टमर से वापस कंपनी में जा रहे हैं. जब हम रिटर्न करते हैं ऑनलाइन चीजें खरीद के, तो जो जो गुड्स रिटर्न जा रहे हैं कस्टमर से ट्रेवल होके वापस कंपनी तक जा रहे हैं, दैट इज नोन एज रिवर्स लॉजिस्टिक्स. Salesforce is one of the company that is providing software services to many businesses. You can Google and see what services they are providing. Okay. B2G, I have just explained. To prepare notes, you can see, you can first of all visit your own portal, the notes provided by university. Second, if you feel you need more easy or some more examples, you can anytime refer Chat GPT to prepare your notes, or you can use Google also. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर ऑनवर्ड्स आई ट्राई टू मिक्स हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश. ओके, मेरे लिए भी ज्यादा कन्वीनियंट होता है अगर हिंदी, क्योंकि कुछ कुछ टर्म्स ऐसे होते हैं दे आर बेटर एक्सप्लेन्ड इन हिंदी रेदर देन इंग्लिश. सो फ्रॉम माय नेक्स्ट लेक्चर ऑनवर्ड्स आई ट्राई टू मिक्स हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश बोथ. Yeah, many companies provide you pay on delivery. They have to offer if they want to remain competitive. ठीक है, competitive मतलब देखो ई कॉमर्स में आपके कॉम्पिटिटर्स कौन है? द ऑफलाइन बिजनेसेस, उनको कंपटीशन देनी है तो आपको. See, ATS is Amazon Transportation Services. Okay, so this is just like brief of how Amazon is transporting goods from its various warehouses to the end customers. Okay, so it is their whole network कि कैसे उन्होंने they have tied up with various logistic partners, or they have their own logistic system built up, and how they are delivering their goods to the end customers. And regulatory hurdles, I am not sure about many regulatory hurdles. I told you like it can be ban of certain goods and all. Okay. Assignment कब submit करना? I have no idea for that. Inventory and warehouse difference I have explained. Access through mobile phones. So what access you want through mobile phone? Lecture का access. Okay, I think I have solved most of the questions. So ठीक है, आप देखोगे लाइक इन माय एरिया आई हैव सीन 2 or 3 स्टोर्स लाइक स्विगी इंस्टामार्ट का हो गया, रिलायंस का स्टोर हो गया, वहां पे सब चीजें अवेलेबल है, बट दे आर नॉट फॉर सेलिंग, दे आर फॉर फुलफिलिंग द ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर्स दैट दे रिसीव ऑन देयर ऐप। तभी वो स्टोर्स को हम बोलते हैं डार्क स्टोर्स। दे आर नॉट डार्क हाउस, दे आर डार्क स्टोर्स। ओके। फार्म टू फोक मॉडल क्या होता है, आप डायरेक्टली फार्म से चीजें खरीद रहे हो, फार्मर्स के साथ आपका टाई अप है, and then you are selling these goods to end customers through your apps. That is farm to fork model. Okay, so